Hello all you amazing and wonderful people, welcome back to the channel. IStandAlone Gaming, and today we're going to be playing some more Final Fantasy VII the Remake. So with that being said, in the last episode we did our grinding episode, and basically what we did is go through and we leveled up all of our materia. So if we go into our collections here, you can see that I took all the materia off everybody, but basically once we go to change it, right, all of our materia is maxed. The only ones I didn't really max, I think there was like one revival and a bunch of HP up materia that I did not max out, mainly because we aren't going to be using that as often. There is one MP up materia that's not maxed out, but we have like 3 or 4 of them that are, so I'm not like super worried about that. It's always nice to have, but yeah, basically I went through, maxed out all of my green, all of my blue, all of my purple, so on and so forth. The easiest way to go about it is when you're doing the grinding is basically put AP up materia on your larger AP required level ups, which is usually like HP absorption and maybe some of the warding and revival and stuff like that, and pretty much just equipped all of your non-attackers with the weaker like green and like wind materia and stuff like that, and basically level them all up at the same time. So it ended up only taking me, I want to say maybe like a total of maybe 30 runs, which at 5 minutes a piece, maybe 3 hours at most. I don't feel like it even took me that long, so it might have been a lot less than that. But you also leveled up. We started at like level 41, everybody's level 50 now, and we pretty much are set up for the rest of our series here. So with that being said, we're just going to go ahead and get started. So go to system, chapter select. If you've been following along, you know we were at chapter 17 or 16. We're going to chapter 17 now. We're going to go on normal. And basically what we're going to do is follow the main story up until we find Chadley. So I might skip through that, or I might just speed up the video. But basically that's what we're doing. We're just going through the main story up until we find Chadley.
Oh, thank goodness. You're awake.
Cloud, I've been expecting you. As I divulged to you before, despite being a loyal employee of Shinra, I seek to destroy the company from within. It would mean my life if anyone knew I was conducting this research. Hojo's madness is clearly rubbing off on me. He is the reason I pursue this research. I want nothing more than to be free of him. I cannot go into details, but I can say that it is complicated. At present, I mean to focus on my newest research, as I found an absolutely fascinating subject. And if you haven't guessed, it is none other than you, Cloud. Were we to unlock your tremendous potential, we would have the strength to destroy both Shinra and Hojo. So please provide me with new battle intel and assist me in my research. I will pit you against virtual enemies constructed from the data you have provided me thus far. When you feel that you are ready to begin, please proceed to the newly reconstructed combat simulator. Hone your skills against these constructs so that we may stand together against Shinra.
All right, so as you can tell, here's Chadley, and he built a new research combat simulator.
That you are ready to begin, please proceed to the newly hone your skills against these constructs so that we're
going to go ahead and complete our MP consumption research, which is our last one, and that should unlock MP absorption. Let's go ahead and buy that. And if you have anything that's not completed or you need to purchase, go ahead and buy them now, and make sure you get them decently leveled up.
I have registered a new battle intel request. Please take a look. This will be the final request that I make of you. Your assistance would be greatly appreciated.
With that, he gives you the combat simulation Bahamut, but we're not going to go ahead and do that just yet. We are going to do these other combat simulations first. So we're going to hop in here. We can rest and check out the vending machine. Probably won't be anything that we need specifically, but I'm going to check it out anyway. And then we'll go to the combat simulator. Yeah, not much going on here. So we could buy a geometric bracelet, but we already have a bunch of those. You have all these other items that you don't really need. And obviously, if you're missing any materia, go ahead and purchase those. Yeah, but we have everything that we need, especially if you've been following along. So let's go ahead and continue into the combat simulator. Once we get in here, we have a bunch of 1v, I think it's S-class soldiers or C-class soldiers. Those are the ones that we want to complete. So we have obviously Aerith for soldier trainees we need to complete. And then we have all 4 of these that we want to complete. And then these last 2 here. We're not going to do the question mark one up until, I think we're going to go to duos, and then we'll try Bahamut. And then we'll go to Monsters of Legend. At least that's what I'm thinking. So let's go ahead and get Cloud versus C-class soldiers. I have his stuff equipped right now. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Obviously, we can only do it on hard difficulty, but... All right, so once we get in here, the other guy's going to want to do a lightning move. And you should be able to take both of these guys out fairly easily.
Calling fire. You're done.
As you can see, he cast Thundaga, but since we have Elemental on our defensive ornament, it actually heals us. It's one of the reasons why we have it. And a lot of these enemies are going to cast some type of lightning damage.
Need a light. Let's do this. Anytime now. Burn. Ain't dead yet.
Try to finish this fight up. Go ahead and cast fire.
Time to burn. Let's finish this.
There we go. Finish round 2.
Not bad.
Now the next fight's a little bit more tricky, and they do get more tricky as time goes on. But the next fight obviously is the sledge worm here. And he does cast thunder sometimes, but you also want to make sure that you are avoiding all of his other moves and attacks. He's definitely one of the tougher fights. But since we also have lightning, we can cast Thundera on him. And as you can see, it does a decent amount of damage. Ooh, I didn't even see him pop up there. Let's go ahead and cast Cure on us.
All good.
Go ahead and cast regular Thunder. Can't yet, he's got to actually pop up.
Bam.
Ooh. That was dirty. Go ahead and cast Region on ourselves.
Right.
We should be able to take care of this guy once we get a Thunder up. So right here, he's casting that. We're going to cast Thunder. Victory.
Never in doubt.
3rd round complete. This guy can be tough. You kind of want to try to avoid his melee attacks. You can see he's very slow. First thing we're going to do is cast Haste on ourselves.
Double time.
Then we're going to cast Region. You can block some of those attacks. You can hop in, but once he uses his lightsaber, it's pretty tough. He hits pretty hard, so especially on hard difficulty. Go ahead and cast Era. You want to dodge that. And as you can see, one more Thunder or Thundera, he should be down.
Buzz off.
There you go.
That it?
So this last guy here is why we have the lightning and the elemental on our defensive armor here, so that way we can absorb any of the lightning attacks that this guy does. Now you want to try your best to avoid these blades when they pop out. These blades right here. You want to try your best to avoid those. Cast Thundera as often as possible. Daga is nice, but it does take more time to do it, so you want to keep an eye on that. When he does high voltage, this should heal you. See, it does 4,000 health. It's very nice. Health. Say it again. Health. Go ahead and make fun of me. Ooh, look at that. 6,000 health. So yeah, all the lightning attacks you are pretty much immune to.
Calling lightning.
So basically, you just want to keep casting thunder attacks, and eventually this fight will be over, and that will be completed for Cloud. So now we have to do this again, obviously, with all 4 of our people.
Never in doubt.
And once you complete that, you get the Art of Swordplay volume, what is that, 8? 13? I don't know. Anyway, regardless, once you complete that, you have that, and then once you get the last book, I didn't mean to fucking triangle again. Once you get the last book, it levels up your weapon to the final levels. So basically, once you go through, you can level up, and there's a whole nother selection. So we come back over here, upgrade weapons. Now, if we go to Cloud and we go to whatever weapon that you're using, it should show up with another whole cluster, as you can see. And you come over here, and then obviously you have all this stuff that now you can use to increase your characters again. And you could do this with each and every character. So you definitely want to make sure that you're doing that, or you're just missing out on extra stats. So we're going to go ahead and get Reprieve. Variation, inflicted buff, ice damage. I took the fire already. But yeah, we're just going to go ahead and get maybe the magic attack. Was there magic attack? Yeah, magic attack. And we will put the rest off. I don't think we're going to get anything else here. We do have 12 points we could spend, which we could probably do one of these. That's about it. You know, if you want to do lightning or ice, we could probably just do the lightning one since we're already using it. Yeah, you only had those 12 points to spend. So you could, when you get the book, you can upgrade all of your weapons like that too. So just keep that in mind. Once you get the book, it unlocks weapon level 6, as you can see right underneath Cloud. You have to do that for all 4 of your characters. You see how the other 3 are stuck at weapon level 5. And once you do that with all of your characters, you're basically max level with your weapons, you're max level with your character, you're max level with your materia, and then you can do the harder parts. So obviously we're going to go ahead and swap all of our equipment now. We're going to go to here. Basically all we want to do is transfer everything over to the next character. Instead of magic up, we'll put luck up on Tifa. The rest of this all gets transferred over, and you're pretty much going to use the same exact strategy as you would for Cloud for pretty much every character. So we're going to put luck up on her. Ooh. As you can see, we also maxed out our luck up. It just happened to be that way. It leveled up while we were doing our grinding, so I kind of just left it on and let it level up with us. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and do Tifa now. And like I said, it's pretty much the exact same strategy. You hop in, cast a thunder or a lightning or a fire. And then you don't have to worry about the lightning attacks per se. But I would still kind of just stay on your toes, because, you know, especially like the sludge worm likes to do this really strong attack, and it doesn't feel pleasant. So let's go ahead and use fire on this guy. He's gonna be pressured. Let's do a dive kick. He's down. Thundaga heals us. Pressured. Nice. Just punch the shit out of him. There we go. Victory.
Kill for a shower.
So, very easy fights. I think this might be the toughest one since it's not really weak to lightning, but I mean, it's still kind of weak to fire, so it still helps you out a little bit. Do a focus punch. Go ahead and do another fire. Go ahead and do a dive kick. And there we go. Round 2 for Tifa complete. Sledgeworm's kind of one of the tougher ones, but if you hop in, do thunder right away. Gonna hop around, dodge this. As soon as you dodge that, go ahead and cast haste on yourself.
We can do better.
Dodge that. Oh, get out of the way. I mean, this lightning attack shouldn't really phase us anyway, but try to avoid it. Once you're full, you can go ahead and cast Thundera. He hops away. Let him hop away. Dodge. Her magic is a little weaker just because you have luck up instead of the magic up, but she can still get it done. Now, he's going to hop away too quick for us here. Oh, man. Not quick enough. Go ahead and cast Regen on ourselves. Usually when he hops out and does this little purple thing, that's when you want to hit him. Oh, we almost got him. So yeah, Tifa does a little bit less damage with her magic attacks, which is fine. It just, you know, takes a little bit extra time. Nothing wrong with that. Just keep dodging. Keep doing your thing. You'll be able to catch him off guard at one point. Oh, that was bull. So again, this attack shouldn't really even hurt us. I don't know if it has a stunning effect, so I'm just gonna try to avoid it anyway. That's a very good time to attack him. I just kind of was busy talking, but as soon as he hops out, go ahead and cast Thundaga. Gonna hop away again. Next time he hops out. Where's he at? There he is. Thunder. Oh, he's moving again. And there we go. Wouldn't say it was quick and easy, but it was pretty easy. So this guy is kind of the same rinse and repeat. The first thing I would do is probably cast Thundera. Get that out of the way. Cast haste.
Nothing to worry about.
Lock on if you must. He's gonna obviously go ahead and shoot again. You can either block or dodge. You want to try to dodge that. Saga.
Gonna sting!
Wait for the next attack. And then we're gonna use another thunder.
Won't miss! That's a win.
Now this next one should be the tough one. Mainly because he has more melee attacks. But his lightning attacks will still also heal you. So keep that in mind. Use Thundera right away. He should press his blades away. Once he presses his blades, go in for the attack. Go ahead and cast Regen on ourselves.
Let's do this right. Give your best.
Ooh, that wasn't good. Let's go ahead and cast Cure.
Still in.
If you can't dodge that for whatever reason, definitely make sure that you block it because it does hit pretty hard. We want to make sure we get haste on ourselves pretty quick. High voltage is good, should heal us. Go ahead and cast haste on ourselves.
Let's turn it up.
He's pressured. Let's go ahead and hop in here. He's going to pull his blades back out. We're going to go ahead and use Thundera again.
Won't miss.
There we go. Let him do the high voltage. Should be pressured. Do a dive kick. Gotta use Thundera. Ultra high voltage is where you want to come in, use Focus Strike.
Finish him off.
Go ahead and use Star Shower.
Heads up.
We're going to use another dive kick.
There.
And there we go. Victory for Tifa.
Worked up a good sweat.
Way of the Feast. We're going to hop back out, transfer everything over to Barrett now. Oh, Aerith, sorry. Aerith first. Just kind of going down the list here. So we'll do Aerith next. Perfectly fine by me. We got magic up, first strike, MP up, and everything else that everybody else had. Tifa's the only one I like putting luck up on because she is a little bit more of a melee type character in this sense. But yeah, nothing too crazy. We can go ahead and make sure Aerith has the right equipment. It's been a while since we've actually got to use her, so let's go there. Reinforced staff is what we want to use. We're going to need to level it up. Geometric bracelet is perfectly fine. Circlet is okay for her. We do not have. There we go. We'll put Ifrit on her for now. So let's go to her weapon. Make sure her weapon's fully upgraded before we send her off to her fight. There we go. Although it is kind of looking like we have everything what we could need. Let's go ahead and get the physical reduction when guarding. There we go, and that's all I'm going to worry about. We have perfect amount of magic defense with the elemental ring. Let's go ahead and hop in here. So when you change equipment, just make sure that you're selecting the correct one. Obviously, you don't want to go in with no equipment. So we're going to go down to Aerith. Hard difficulty. Let's go. First thing, right off the bat, go ahead and cast Fire off the skater.
Get fired up! You're burning up! Ha! I think we're almost done. That'll do! Get ready! Ha!
Thundaga should not hurt us.
How's this?
There we go.
Around.
Nice and easy like. This guy's a little easy too. Go ahead and lock on. Obviously, we're gonna go ahead and use Fire right off the bat.
This is gonna hurt.
She's gonna take a few more hits just because, you know, she's magic,
This one's for you!
but you can avoid if you want to.
Okay. That'll do! Go on!
Go ahead and use Fire.
Get fired up!
Try to avoid that if you can.
Stop it!
Ooh, not the pounce. We did get him on the end there, so let's go ahead and use Fire again.
This is gonna hurt.
Daggered, very nice. We should just be able to auto attack.
One more shot!
And very nicely done.
Hang on then.
I think those were the harder two for Aerith, so once we get through these other parts, as long as we can dodge the rock worm, we'll be fine. As long as we can dodge the other dude, we should be fine.
Yeah. How shocking!
Nice. So as you can see, her thunder does way more damage than Aerith or Tifa's did.
Too bright?
Ooh, almost got him.
That's it!
There we go. Round 3 completed. Round 4 should be super easy for Aerith. We're basically gonna just hop in, say hello to Good, and then just be like, "What up, man? You're gonna get a Thundaga to the face."
How shocking!
Zert. And that's pretty much it. I mean, this fight's pretty much already over. You can just probably normal attack this guy down.
Stay back! That was
You can either block or dodge his machine gun fire. You do get healed up in between fights, so it's not a huge deal if you take, you know, a couple hundred damage. And then this is the fight that's going to be setting off the example, right? We just got to go in. You can use Thundaga off the bat. Just keep in mind it's a slower attack.
too bright? You jittery?
And obviously you just got hit there, so it did kind of cost us a little bit. Let's go ahead and use Regen on ourselves.
Should help.
Throw in some normal attacks. Luckily we have enough range. Shock's not going to hurt us at all.
For you!
Oh man,
That was
of course we got hit.
nothing.
So let's go ahead and use Thundera.
Ha!
We're going to use haste on ourselves.
Let's pick up the pace.
Throw in a couple more attacks.
Here it comes!
Let's use... Yeah, let's use Thundera again.
You jittery?
And fight's over. Nice. Nice, quick, and easy. Aerith has like the highest magic attack, so
Moving
pretty
on then.
usually pretty easy for her. So now we have 3 of the characters done. So while we have her equipped with her stuff, we might as well have her do this one too. I'm probably just gonna do this off camera. It's real easy. You know what? I'll just throw it in real quick. It doesn't really matter if you do it on easy or normal. Let's just do it on easy so it's even quicker, and we'll get this done and out of the way. Go with Thundaga. Thundaga. Thundiga. Thundaga. Took out his arm. You could probably finish this with normal attacks, but we're going to go ahead and cast Thunder on his other arm just for, you know,
Jittery?
a little extra. So yeah, that one, obviously, super easy. Just might as well complete it while you're here if you haven't already. If you've been following along with my, series, you obviously haven't done it, but so yeah, that's done. So next obviously is going to be Barrett, first 3C soldier. So we're going to be doing Barrett next. All right, so we moved everything over from Aerith to Barrett. Again, you want to make sure that you are upgrading your weapons if you need to for whatever reason. I don't think we need anything off the top of my head, but I am going to double check. So yeah, we're pretty good up until we unlock skill level 6. So let's hop in. We'll do Barrett's real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and fire on the Shock Trooper. Go ahead and use your triangle button. This guy's gonna use Stundaga, but guess what? We're immune. And we're gonna use fire on this guy. Boom, baby, just like that. All right, next, he's gonna try to do that. We're gonna go ahead and do this. And then he's gonna be like, damn, that hurt. And we're like, yeah, buddy, what do you expect? There we go. Dive away from that. He's pressured. Let's use our triangle button. He's pressured again. Let's go ahead and use focused shot. He's staggered. Let's go ahead and use another. You know what? Let's do fire. Fire. And he should be finished.
Ain't got nothing on me.
Super easy fight. Next one's Rockworm. If you want, hop right into your menu. You should be able to get a Thunder off before he disappears.
This is gonna sting.
Ouch. Walked right into that one, literally. Let's do, once he pops up, we'll do region. We want to get away from that. Go ahead and use Thundera.
Gonna make your eyeballs pop.
Let's just take him out. Yeah, I was going to heal myself, but I mean, if he's going to present an opportunity like that, you can't waste it. This guy's pretty easy, especially as Barrett. He's got more ranged attack, so you can literally just sit back, hit your other buttons, go ahead and use Thundera, so on and so forth. You want to block his machine guns.
Hurry up.
Boot him up a little bit. Block his next machine gun. And then go ahead and use Thunder again.
Gonna make your eyeballs.
Boom. Real easy. Round 4.
And don't come back.
Now, the Moth also, I believe, has an attack that you could use enemy skill for. So just keep that in mind if you're trying to unlock all the enemy skills. Pretty sure Moth unit is one of those guys. So, he does hit pretty hard, but luckily Barrett has the most health out of all of our characters, even without HP up or anything like that. So don't get too cocky, but definitely don't be scared to take a hit or two, especially when he's about to heal us for us. Man, I should have waited. Thanks for all the health, buddy. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and use Thundera again.
Time to fry.
Try to bring out his stiffs. We're gonna do again Thundera.
This is gonna sting.
Go ahead and use triangle. He's pretty much done for, and we are done.
Oh, we're done here.
All right, so we are weapon level 6 for all of our characters now, which means we obviously get more stats. More stats means more firepower, more damage, more health, all that stuff, obviously. So that means further into the game should be a little bit easier. But with that being said, we did 4 of the battles. That'll probably be the end of this episode. If you've been enjoying the series so far, if it's been helping you out in any way, obviously please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. But with that being said, in the next episode, we will be doing the 2-person team versus dynamic duos and maybe Monsters of Legend. It depends. I know we're going to want to do Bahamut very soon. So it's either going to be both of these and Bahamut, or it's going to be this one and Bahamut. But either way, I think we're going to try Bahamut in the next episode. So with that being said, thank you for watching and take care.